Ayo, good day, money. It's Don Telele, the Don Darel Giovanni, the hip hop Don Picasso. The song I'll be breaking down is IMZ, Fully in My Zone, featuring Flesh V. You're tuned into Amalyrics.
Is that you, brother? Praise be to Allah. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about, the slave mentality.
So, the chorus of the song goes, I'm in my zone, I cannot dance. My feelings so numb, man, can't do no thing. And in my cup, I got some Zans. I'm feeling so numb, man. Can't do no thing. Like, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then it goes on for like 3 times. So on that chorus, we just basically describing the feeling of being indulged or influenced in a certain drug, not to promote such, but then we all run to something. It's either art or drinking or smoking a herb, or we have our own drugs in which ways. So everyone wants to be at that hype or at that mellowest where they feel like they're in their zone at that moment and there's nothing bothering them or anything. So yeah, that's the chorus, and that's the context and the theme of the whole song, you know. And then my verse goes, somebody give me a cup of water and a cup of motivation too. I'm in my pride is getting bigger every time I hop in this fucking booth. Yeah, I spit the fucking truth. Yeah, and skip the couple too. Hot boxing in the middle room. Are you the nigga that we look up to? They like telling V, trying to make it on the telev. Meet nice to see, that's hella creed. I feel the chemistry between the two, and I really got nothing to lose. Shout out to Easy, my nigga. He sent me a beat, a stinger. I double tapped on some caskets. You know what goes into those. So that was my verse, and on that verse, I just explained about how I'm hungry to make it into this music end. You know, like I need a whole lot of motivation in a whole lot of ways, not just music. It's art, it's modeling, it's clothing. It's drawings, graffiti on walls, and like that thing gives me so much more motivation to speak what I speak in the type of genre that I be letting out my feelings, which is hip hop. And I've also explained how I want to see myself on the television, the TV. I want to meet idols, like, okay, not necessarily an idol, but people that I looked up to, or people I used to jam to their music coming up, such as Nasty C. I'm shouting out to my nigga Easy as well, because he's been there since day one, and I think he deserved it. Well, it just started basically with listening to the music, and just like, cause I grew up in a family that, like, they love music in different genres. It was the ballads, the R&Bs, it was the house. So me myself as well, I fell in love with music because it felt made me feel in a way that I could relate with other people outside. So until I reached the point where I wanted to express myself too, just as well as these artists that I used to listen to. They made me feel like maybe I could express my way in the same way, telling my own stories and the hardships that I've been through. I mean, one thing I want them to take away is that whatever pain you go through or struggle, you ain't on your own. There's a whole lot more people going through the same thing, so don't feel so down about it, or don't feel like you the wrong one, cursed or whatever. Just know that there's people going through these things, and they finding ways to accomplish and overcome these things. Just know that we all going through what you're going through, and you can't make it through it. I make hip hop rap, but I've been thinking of making transitions, but I've not really thought it through yet. I wanna hop on that R&B. I wanna get on that poetic level a bit, but we'll see how things go. Well, I felt like hip hop was very, very real. It was very real. Like, people talk things that were happening in the streets, or things that we could see going on next door, or maybe at my house, or he speaks something that you could relate very much, and you understand it in a certain way. So we're gonna be at the Black Art Fever event. Greetings to my call from the 13th of July 2024. Make sure you'll be there, because y'all don't want to miss it. We got one of the best acts. I'll be there too, and y'all can get me on my social medias at Daimani, which is DAIMAAHN on Instagram. You can get me at Eetz Don on Facebook, EETZDON. Bookings at the tewalojr@gmail.com. Yeah, stay tuned. Ayo, get Daimani, the Don to the Delela, signing out. Yeah. I'm in my zone. I cannot dance.